Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you are doing good and I'm good as always. There was an issue which is why I had to close the old record. I'm going to upload these two chapters separately, okay? Also, let's jump right into the topic. Let's start Unit 5 cash book. I think I'm good. The time is 2:40. Oh, wait a minute. I'm really scared about the battery of a laptop. Okay, anyway, let's leave this. I'm where are you? And since the time is 2:40, I'm going to wrap this session with Unit 5 cash book. And tomorrow I'm going to cover the topics, the rectification of errors, which I have already covered. Okay, I mean already prepared to teach you depreciation, inventory, and lastly we will start final accounts. Okay, tomorrow these are the stuff we are going to complete, at least this. Anyway, what is cash book? Even, wait a minute, I'll just reach it. Just 5 minutes ago we talked about cash book, right? Wait 1 minute. Not exactly 5 minutes ago, like in the previous video we had talked about cash book. It is a subsidiary book. What do you mean subsidiary? We classified it as ledger. Then why did they say subsidiary? This is the twist here. Cash book is both subsidiary book and primary book. There are three types of cash books. Okay, there are three types of cash books. Simple cash book, simple cash book, two-column cash book, three-column cash book. Simple cash book, the format is again the same. Receipts, amount, payments, amounts. Here, instead of particulars, we say receipts and payments. And then there is journal folio, like that's a ledger folio number. Ledger, journal, whatever. In two-column cash book, it is discount. Okay, there will be discount column added here. And in three-column cash book, there are discount, cash, and then the bank. So what do you mean bank? Cash and bank aren't they intertwined? Cash balance is the balance that is with the company. Bank balance is the balance of the company, but with the banks. I will give you a pro tip. For any company, for any kind of company, having higher bank balance or cash balance is no good, because if there is a cash with you for free without you using for any purpose, even at least for the minimum, invest this amount in the FD for around 6%. FD means fixed deposits with near to zero risk, right? Instead of lying in the bank account huge sums of money, it is better. Okay, we'll talk about liquidity in the CA intermediate. I hopefully, if I if students support me well, I'm going to cover many subjects in CA intermediate. Okay, let's leave the topic here. We'll talk about this post exams. Anyway, where are we? Uh, Cash, discount, and then the bank. Right? These are the three columns that are in the three-column cash book. Basically, cash book is both subsidiary book and ledger. Why is this ledger? Why is this subsidiary book? Because in cash book we enter day-to-day transactions, right? So it is a subsidiary book. Why is it ledger? Because cash book is the basis. Based on the cash book, we write, we show, disclose the amount in the balance sheet. Remember, in balance sheet, cash, bank. These are asset on the asset side. Okay, these are the balances that come from the cash book. So it is a ledger also. So it is a mixture of ledger and okay. There are three types: simple, three column, two column. What is simple? Simple cash book, three column cash book, two column, three column cash books. Simple cash book. This is the illustration one. Basically, simple cash in the like portfolio number. Okay, just like journal entries. In a simple cash book, we just add receipts, subtract payments. Okay, basically, date, receipts. Just remember, simple RP, the receipts, payments. Okay, receipts. Forget this year amount. Date, payments. Forget this. Forget this and amount. Right. What is cash book? Cash book is an asset. It has debit balance. Cash in hand. This is January 1 entry. I have already told you for any that this is not a transaction. This is a balance that is to be brought down to the current period. Right. So to balance brought down. To balance brought down. 1200 rupees. It is a okay opening balance. Since cash, let me just put it this way, cash account debit to the balance, right? So received from the RAM, receipt from RAM 300 to RAM 300, paid rent, paid rent 30, in payment side, okay? Sold goods for cash, remember, it is to be added. Paid to Shyam, it is to be subtracted. Furniture purchased. Is it capital expenditure? Yes, it is. But do we care about capital expenditure and revenue expenditure? No, absolutely not. Cash book is something we just record all receipts on the debit side, all payments on the credit side. Again, I'm telling you, cash book is an account in which we record all receipts on the debit side, all payments on the credit side. As simple as that. There is no complication, zero complication. If this is asked in the exam, just stand up, just and then write the exam. And purchased furniture, it is an expense. I mean, it is a payment. Paid salaries, it is also a payment. Paid salaries. Rent due, but not yet paid. It is outstanding rent. Outstanding rent is a liability, right? But cash is not affected. Cash is not affected here. We are liable to pay rent, but we have not paid the rent yet. For today, on this month, in this month, we have not paid the rent yet. But it is we are liable to pay. So it is not considered because cash just considers receipt and payments. It does not follow accrual concept. Remember, there are few stuff. In simple cash book, only cash receipts, cash payments are recorded, right? Debit side is always greater. You do you know any company that is being run in losses? I can name you few, but like mutual funds, ICICI Prudential, etc. But can you tell me one company in this whole world which has negative cash balance, negative bank note, not a negative bank, negative cash balance? You at best you might have 0 rupees in your purse, but not minus 100. This is the point. Ordinary account and then double. 1 minute. And then there is double column. Double column. The other column is discount. Okay. Just write whatever we have written like in the previous. Commenced business with 2000 as capital. We are the following. Okay. To capital. Cash to capital is the journal entry, right? 2000 is written. Paid, purchased furniture, paid cash 250. 250. Purchased goods 500. 500. Sold goods for cash 950. 950. Paid cash to Ram. Paid cash. Paid cash. Discount. Keep this aside. Put this aside. Received cash from Krishna. I have not paid, but they have shown this. Paid for petty expenses. Petty means small. Small expenses. They have paid for small expenses. 15 rupees. We include 15 rupees. We do not consider materiality concept. Cash purchases 150. Cash purchases 150. Paid for labor 1000. Paid to Ali and Sons 400. Paid for labor 1000. Paid to Ali and Sons 400. This is keep this aside. Now we have put hold on discounts. Now you tell me. No, I mean you technically cannot tell me since these are recorded videos. Basically, discount allowed is what? Discount allowed is discount allowed by the other person, not us. Basically, for discount, we consider the context. I will tell you this. Paid cash to Ram. Why do we pay cash to Ram? Because we purchased something from him. And he allowed discount. Ram. I mean, I am Krishna, you are Ram. I purchased a laptop from you. I paid 50,000 to you. Instead of 50,000, I paid 49,000 because you gave me 1,000 rupee discount. Well and good. I hope you have understood the concept of discount. So, for me, instead of paying 50,000, I'm paying 49,000. That 1,000 is something that is income for me. So, what do you mean income? I mean, income is it debit balance or credit balance? It is, of course, credit balance. So, he allowed discount of 10 rupees. It should come in credit side. I hope I'm right. Then allowed discount, received cash and allowed discount. Just reverse the entry. Uh, I sold you laptop. You gave me 50,000. Yeah. The value of laptop is 50,000. Instead of 50,000, you paid me 49,000. So I allowed you discount. So instead of receiving 50,000, I am receiving 49,000 for now, right now, which is a loss of 1,000 rupees, which can be considered as an expense, which is why it is debit balance. And this is paid early instance. We have paid them and they allowed discount. This is also income, right? Income is credit balance. It is debit balance. Another thing, we do not balance discount account. Okay, and because discount received and discount allowed are different accounts. We do not set out these. Remember. So, okay. Keep these amounts as it is. Say debits, add debits, subtract credits into balance carried down by balance brought down. Simple. And then there is a concept of contra entries. What do you mean by contra entries? Contra entries means if you withdraw from bank, imagine I have 1 crore rupees in the bank, and if I am withdrawing 20,000, what do you mean? I mean, the bank balance of, 1 lakh rupees, sorry. The bank balance of 1 lakh rupees will be reduced to 80,000. So, bank is debit balance. Why is it debit balance again? It is an asset for us, which is why it is a debit balance to bank. So, in order to reduce the value from 1 lakh to 20,000, since it is a debit balance, we are crediting here. What is coming? Cash is coming, right? cash account debit to bank. This is the entry. This is contra entry. How does it affect? It doesn't affect. We just withdrawing bank or depositing in the bank. It's a question of contra entry. I think this is the question. Illustration number three. I think I have written the illustration number three. Let me just see if I have written in any brief way or I just copy pasted as this. I mean, I wrote this on my own view, even though, but I'll just check if it serves the purpose. No, commenced business with the cash to capital. So to capital, it is a receipt. Paid to, it is a contra entry. How do we enter contra entry? This is the point. In lecture folio, we write a small c as contra entry. What did we get? We got cash, bank to cash. We have received cash. So to cash, and we write in straight away bank column. Okay. Again, to cash, we have received cash, and we straight away write in the bank column. Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, 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 no. We paid to the current account. I'm sorry, actually. We paid to the current account, right? Let me say, he paid into current account. So bank account debit to cash account. So bank balance should be increased. Bank balance should be increased and cash balance should be reduced, right? That is the contra entry, the double entry effect. First, bank balance reduced, cash balance reduced. This is on the payment side, this is on the receipt side. He received check from Kriti Setti. I'm sorry, Kriti Setti and Company. So received check, bank balance should increase. Wait a minute. On account. He received a check from Kriti and Co on account. On account, I'm sorry. And he pays check. It will also set off again, right now. Hmm. He received check from so and so for 600. Why is it in cash? Why is it in cash? Hold on to this. I'll just. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot illustration 3 in lectures, right? Just remind me tomorrow. Please comment me below so that I get to remember. We received a check from Kriti and Co on account. Anyway, let's hold these two. He pays so and so by check and is allowed discount at 20 rupees. Discount allowed. We paid and discount allowed by them. So 20 rupees is asset. So see, this is paid by check. Okay, anyway, Triparty and Co pays into his bank account for 475. So we receive 475 again. Right. Good, good. Well and good. Wait a minute. He pays bank. He received a check from so and so. Okay. Maybe they are presented it as anyway, let's keep this aside. Hold. I'll just recheck and let you know. I will just check with what have I written. Yeah, I written in bank. And in bank, also in bank. So anyway, Let me just complete this as soon as possible. He pays into his bank 475. Okay, this is done. He receives a check, which means bank balance increases and allows him discount, which means debit balance since it is an expense. All expenses are debit balances. Keep this in mind. Okay. He receives he receives cash of 75 rupees and check of 100 rupees for cash sale. Cash is received, check of 100 is received for cash sale. Two says one said, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I forgot the concept. Check is considered as cash balance itself. Since 100 and 175 are added here, it does make sense right now. Okay, so he received check. Wait a minute. I'll just clear this entire thing. Basically, if I'm not wrong, he received check, which should have been apparently considered as cash balance itself. So it is considered in the cash balance. I think he considered in the cash balance itself, and he pays in bank. So bank balance increases to cash balance reduces. It will be contra entry for 600 rupees in bank column 600 to cash, and it is vice versa. January 7th, 7, 600 in cash column, bank column, cash column. Okay, and then we come here. Okay, he pays into bank including checks of so and so 1,000 rupees. So 1,000 rupees he paid into bank, right? 1,000 rupees into bank, which is also contra entry. Bank to cash. Okay, he pays into bank, not that he paid to the other people, other parties. He pays cash purchase, which is an expense. He pays sundry expenses, which is also an expense, right? And this is all you can do. Balance, never balance discount. Balance cash balances, balance bank balances, and then to balance carried on, and then by balance brought to. And then there is one little concept, petty cash book. I'll come 1 minute. Hello. And then there is a little concept as petty cash book. What do you mean by petty cash book? Petty means small. For example, it is like a kiddie bank. It is like a kiddie bank for expenses that are to be incurred, which are handy expenses. So there are two illustrations, and then oh, I guess there is only one illustration. No, two illustrations, and then there is one practical question. Basically, it is more like subsidiary book along with horizontal method of subsidiary book, right? What do we do first? If the first part is first key, forget this date, voucher number, remember the voucher number, particulars, basically date, particulars, amount, right? Here, voucher number comes for now. But here, receipts. What do you mean by receipt? Receipt is the receipt of 100 rupees in the first place itself. Receipt. Okay. Receipt. First of all, write all dates. Write all dates. Okay. And then and then write all the accounts. Bus fare, it is a convenience. Bus fare, cartage, postage, wages, stationery. Bus fare, again bus charges. Oh, sorry, bus charges. Repairs to chase, again bus fare. Okay, cartages. The cartage comes here. Postage. Postage comes here. Wages. Again bus charges. Bus charges come here and here. Cartage. Again cartage comes here. Stationery. Stationery is out there. Refreshments for the customer. This is miscellaneous. So basically, write horizontally all the accounts. Okay. First of all, you have written the first of all you have written the dates, right? For voucher number, just voucher number is a serial number. Okay. And to cash, keep this aside. By write all these expenses, every expense that is received, whether it is capital or revenue. No, no, no. Capital, there won't be capital expense in petty cash book. Okay. All revenue expenses, all expenses are considered here, written here. And now, total. All the totals are written here. First of all, what you should do, remember the format date, particulars, amount, right? Before particulars, there is a voucher number. Before date, there is receipts. In receipts, 100, the gross amount. Here, date particulars to balance, to cash balance. Date is the actual date. In particulars, write, first of all, write all dates, write serial numbers, write all accounts, write all totals. Okay. I hope you understand the part in here. Then convenience. You have written all the accounts, right? Cartage, postage, wages, stationery, and then there is stationery. Conveyance again. Repairs to the furniture is miscellaneous. You can also write the name of the lecture here. Conveyance again. Cartage. Okay. Postage. Conveyance again. Cartage again. Stationery again. General expenses here. Again, I'm telling you, do not get confused. This is like very simple thing. I know it is simple for you to. So since you have written conveyance, only write in the conveyance column. Cartage only write in the cartage column. Postage only postage. Wages only wages. Stationery on stationery. Conveyance again conveyance. Repairs to furniture in the miscellaneous. Okay. So write the total. Write all the balances and by balance carried down, which is 100 rupees divided wait a minute, which is 100 rupees minus 60 rupees, which is balance amount. Okay, 40 is the balance, 60 is the amount we have paid. It is very easy if you try, if you understand. So since these are all expenses, this is the journal entry. Okay. Conveyance, cartage, stationery, postage, wages, repairs, general expenses to petty cash expense. This is what, this is why we have bifurcated. Remember, in the lecture chapter, wherever, no, in the subsidiary books, wherever they have asked about the lectures, along with the subsidiary book, like purchase book or sale book, we prepare like this gross amount, trade discount, net amount, and then the freight, and then total amount. I just reminding you why we are writing this. And this is the closing entry. Like this is petty cash account, right? Petty cash account to cash account. Cash account is an asset. It is an asset and it has debit balance. Since it is debit balance, in order to reduce, because these are all the expenses. Basically, if you understand what we are doing is we are ultimately charging to the cash account. Okay. And then the another question number 5. I think it is the question of three column cash book. Three column cash book. I hope you understand. Try to write this. Try to do this in your home. I can. No. This is kind of tricky question. It is cash in hand. Opening balance 15,000. Bank overdraft 500. Bank is not bank overdraft. Bank overdraft is credit balance. Remember this. Bank overdraft is credit balance. Cash is, this is written done and dusted. Paid to so and so by check. 3,400. No issue here. Paid 3,400. No issue here. And then discount received. No issue here. It is an income, so credit balance. Wait a minute. I'll just recheck this question and let you know. Okay. Since it is a received check on account and it is 600 rupees, they have shown in the cash column. Here, paid through check and they have written in bank account, right? There is inconsistency. Yes, I will recheck again. Yeah, paid to so and so by check, discount received. Okay, done till here. And then the second part comes sales through credit card. Sales through credit card, bank balance 2,800 increases, right? Received check from Srijan. Received check, cash received, check, bank balance increases by 6,200 and it is shown in the cash. There must be some concept I must be missing in here. Okay. Let me reach it. Where can I check? I'll check later and confirm this. Received check from Srijan and it is shown in cash balance again. Am I confusing something? Or maybe I took so many classes, maybe I must be overwhelming. So please keep this with please bear with me for a while. Hmm. Endorsed Srijan's check in favor of audit. Just when wherever there is endorsement, just transfer that to the other account and in the cash book, of course. Received, deposited in bank, which is contra entry. Contra entry. Deposited cash to cash account. Bank balance increases to by bank account. Cash balance decreases. Received check from so on. So let me check this again. And deposited the same into the bank and allowing discount of 50 rupees, 3,600. The 3,600 balance will be increased in bank account again. Okay, anyway, and 50 rupees is the discount. Here, received check, they have shown in cash. And here, received check, they have shown in the bank. Why is it? I will cross verify and let you know by tomorrow. I will upload the videos daily. This is the twist. Oh no, this is the twist. Audit informed that Srijan's check is dishonored. Now the cash is received from Srijan and paid to audit through check. What did they say? Audit informed that Srijan's check is dishonored. So again the entry will be reversed and Srijan will be audit balance will be nullified. And here then Srijan balance will be increased. Okay, basically creditor becomes the creditor again and debtor becomes a debtor instead of sitting up. What did they do in the before? Both mm, now the cash received from Srijan and amount. Okay, good. This is what they have clarified. Now the cash is received from Srijan and amount is paid to audit through one check. So audit bank balance we have paid so increase and credit received from Srijan. Cash is received from Srijan increase. So forget this, read this. This is the important part. Sales through debit card increase the bank balance hopefully, right? My legs are aching so much. Withdrawn from bank, contra entry. Cash to bank 1800. By cash 1800. Let me just readjust. I'm sorry for disturbing. My legs are aching so much. Paid to Sanchit by check 3,000 rupees. Bank balance should be reduced, I guess, 3,000 rupees. Yes, that is the bank charged 1% commission on sales through debit card and credit card. This is the twist here. This is why I'm doing this question. What did they say? Bank charged 1% on commission on sales through debit and credit cards. When whatever sales you have done through debit card and credit card, on this 1% will be charged by the bank. Sales through credit card, sales to debit card. So add this, it comes under 6,000 into 1%, 60 rupees will be commission. 60 rupees will be commission, right? Done and dusted this question also. Again, there is a doubt of cash balance sometimes and bank balance sometimes. I will just recheck and let you know here. There are two things that are pending. One, lecture illustration 3, two, bank balance or cash balance check deposit, right? Basically, this is the common sense general. Okay. Accounting for credit card debit sale, bank to sales. Okay. Whenever there is a credit card or a debit card, bank account will be affected and sales account will be affected. Commission account to bank account. Whenever we pay commission or bank charges commission on us. And then there is one little question. I guess it is based on the petty cash. This can be your homework project. Basically, prepare. What did I say? Date, date, particulars, amount, voucher number, receipt. Receipt is 500 rupees, but keep this bifurcated. 134.9, 365.1, 134.9, 365.1. The total is 500 only. Date, first of all, write all dates. Step 1. Step 2, step 2 are voucher numbers, just a serial numbers. Step 3. Step 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Step 1, step 3, step 4. This is before step 1. Okay. After this, write just draw lines like this, like stationary, stationary. So stationary is 1. Miscellaneous expenses 1, repairs is 1, traveling is 1. So there will be 4 or 5 problems, right? Stationary, traveling, miscellaneous, repairs. This is part 1. Step 1. Oh no, not this. Step 1, step 2, voucher number, step 3, step 4. And this is what we have discussed so much, right? Mm, And the chapter of cash book is the unit of cash book is done, and in 41 minutes. And bye bye, take care. I will recheck and let you update you in the next session itself, which I'll be taken, which I will take tomorrow. I'm kind of sleepy, so my mind is kind of messed up. So bye bye, take care.